What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Life is Strange Remastered Edition. We're going on to episode number 2. This is episode number 7, but episode number 2 of Life is Strange Out of Time. Let's jump into it, shall we? I'm excited. It sounded a little bit weird. I went to the dentist today and they had a numb part of my mouth, so my mouth is a little numb. But hopefully there'll be a lot of cutscenes and I don't have to talk too much. News? No, wake up. Don't wake up. Fine.
Something good. Oh, something good. Oh, something good tonight. Make me forget about you for now. Get high, hit the floor before you go. But something good. Oh, something good. Oh, something good. Oh, something good.
I am so wrecked after staying up all night. I could use my rewind to catch a few more Z's, but maybe I better save my strength.
She gonna get up? There we go. Okay.
Being a superhero is dirty work. I need a shower.
We can make the bed, girl. Come on
I am
now.
so not a rebel. I always like my bed to be neat and tidy.
Nope. Oh, what's all this? We gotta read. You there, hippie. What about the fucking snow? What about your new power? You ever got back in time and figured it out? I can't go back that far, smartass. I need your help. Like when you told Step Dork it was your weed. But for reals, we need to talk. Oh, I got a phone call coming, guys. Of course I do. Alright, we're back. That was fun. For reals, we need to talk. We're eating assbuster breakfast at 2 whales, my treat. Sold. It's good to have minions. Gotta bail, master. Breakfast is go. Keep, I want to read the other stuff. Oh my. Breakfast is a go. You there, Mad Max? Like I said, always for you. Smile, smile, smile. No emoji. Oh, meet me at the diner in 40. I'll be there. Do not be late, or I'll know this. Or I'll know time is not on your side. Don't get high like in my room. On my way. Smiley face. You are evil. 40 minutes or. See what we got. Oh, here we go. Warren. I knew if I gave Warren my phone, he would blow it up for science. He wants his flash drive back after letting me borrow it for less than a week. He told me to watch everything because he has tons of cool TV shows and films on there. Thank God it wasn't porn. And I am thankful for Warren. He's like a real friend and we share a lot of the same interests. He loves science, but he really understands art and appreciates great photography. Even though he says he loves my pictures, I can tell he's just being nice. Warren is a geek, but he definitely lets you know where he stands. I don't think he would ever lie to me. It feels good to have at least one strong ally at the same age here, and it makes me smile.
Even with all this crazy shit going on, it is so cool having Chloe back in my life again. Like no time has passed.
Then there was Chloe Price. What do you say to your best friend after 5 years of silence? After finding out you saved her life in a bathroom? Nothing. I feel so lame for not staying in touch or even a text. I have no idea how to process seeing Chloe like this again. For one thing, she looks so similar but so different. She's all grown up now, and it doesn't seem like she's only 1 year older than me. I absolutely love her blue hair and punk clothes. It makes sense she'd become a rebel. She still kind of looks like a pirate, except one who would stage dive. I know she's angry with me because of her body language. I'm glad I can still see the old Chloe in there. Is that the young Chloe? I'm sure she's still messed up about her dad dying. I would be too. It was a terrible time for Chloe and Joyce. I just feel bad because I wonder if I was happy to move away just to avoid the grief. Speaking of grief, it's clear she's all mixed up with Nathan Prescott shit, and I have no idea what's going on between them, but I'm going to find out no matter what. Where is Rachel Amber? Even though Blackwell Academy feels so remote and tranquil, you still get sad reminders of reality like missing person posters literally wallpapered all over campus. I already know her name through osmosis. I guess she was a popular student here and vanished 6 months ago. Rachel has a great picture on her missing persons poster. She posed and looked pretty like a model. Of course, I wonder who took the photo. Did she run away from home? I'd like to hope so. For her sake, it's so depressing, and I feel awful for her parents. What a shitty thing to go through. No matter how much Blackwell seems like a secret bubble of knowledge, you can't escape the real world. Look at our stuff again.
The Max Caulfield Photo Memorial Wall.
Oh, is it going to be the same stuff? Oh. Oh, Mom. Hey, honey, I hope you didn't forget to water the plant we gave you, but don't drown it either. Already watered the plant. Oh, it's the diary. Oh, my. Okay. Where did we get to last time? I think we read that. I think we might have gotten here. Everything feels so surreal right now. I can't talk to anybody about this. Well, the only person I haven't seen in 5 years. I could confide in Warren. He's smart and knows science. So maybe he could even think of an explanation, though I have no idea what it could be. Until I can figure this out, I better stay on the down low with this stuff and focus on my classes. Warren sent me a text asking for his flash drive back, even though I hadn't had a chance to check out all the cool shows and films on there. I watched a few episodes of Doctor Who and X-Files, binged on Full Metal Alchemist, and Faster, Pussycat, Kill Kill, all kinds of Amazon women and black-white badassery. It's a total cyberpunk trip with amazing visuals and Scott Pilgrim for about the millionth time. On a side note, I saw a missing persons poster on campus for Rachel Amber, a pretty Blackwell student who vanished. It's so sad to see her smiling face and think about the awful things that could happen. If there were a way for me to rewind back 6 months, I totally would. I had to go back to the dorm to get Warren's flash drive and say, yeah. And yes, Victoria and her Vortex X blocked me from getting in and even took my picture. It'll show a high school movie. I can't even believe she did it. Shex told me to go fuck your selfie, though. It was funny. I don't know why she has to act that way. She already has everything she wants, doesn't she? And she forced me to use my rewind until I finally came up with a way to get her out of my way. Don't use this power for trivial bullshit, especially if I haven't been given an actual gift from the universe, but it did give me a chance to test it out. But I felt like shit seeing Victoria sitting there by herself on the steps covered in paint. She didn't look like the Queen Biacha Blackwell, just a lonely girl as confused as me. I knew I had to find out if she was okay. She was actually nice and apologized. She even deleted the picture she took of me off of her phone. So maybe there's hope for the future. More high school drama. Juliet wouldn't let Dana out of her room because she thought Zachary was sexting Dana. So stupid. I was so tired from everything, and since Dana borrowed Warren's flash drive, I had to intervene. Juliet told me Victoria was the one who gave her the inside scoop on Zach and Dana, so I knew all that Victoria was playing them. I snuck into Victoria's room and onto her laptop and found out she was indeed lying through her ass just to create drama. Of course, I feel like a weasel going through Victoria's room and laptop. Once I gave Juliet the proof that Victoria was behind this, I went to get Warren's flash drive from Dana. She was in a weird mood, so I had to look around to see if I could find out why. Found a home pregnancy test along with a note from Logan and a doctor's appointment. Dana admitted she was pregnant and finally realized that all of my friends have troubles that are just as significant as mine. I'm starting to get the hang of this whole rewind thing. I don't want to waste this power, but there has to be a reason it was given to me, so I better learn how to use it right. I started by saving Alyssa from getting a football field headshot. I admit, it felt amazing to just help Alyssa with something as simple as that. I also saw David Madsen hassling Kate Marsh. I couldn't hear everything, but he was accusing her of something all the guy can do is point fingers. I got so pissed I went over to stop him from being a bully. He's a security guard and a stormtrooper. He was an asshole, as usual. But I felt good about what I did, and Kate seemed truly happy that someone stood up for her. And I did that without even having to use my rewind power. The day keeps getting stranger. I don't even believe what I'm writing, and I can't even do a simple task like giving Warren back his flash drive without getting into a situation. In this case, though, it turned out half bad, half good, which I guess is the yin and yang of life. When I met with Warren in the lot and checked out his new retro wheels, guess who showed up? Nathan Prescott, freaking out all over again. He got up in my face to accuse me of bullshit, even though I was scared because I know what he did to that girl in the bathroom. I was more furious. Then the girl in the bathroom pulled up in the truck, my former best friend, Chloe Price. We both looked at each other like, what the fuck? Next thing I knew, I was in her truck as Warren earned his man card and tried to get Nathan off my ass. I owe Warren big time. Seeing Chloe for the first time in 5 years was such a shock I almost paralyzed, especially after realizing that Nathan had almost killed her right in front of me. Now Chloe shows up out of the blue to save me. Of all the bizarro and unexplainable shit happening today, sitting in Chloe's battered truck listening to music and staring at her dashboard bobblehead might be at the top. So I tried to process the fact that Chloe and I were two best friends who didn't know each other anymore. She had blue hair, piercings, and cool boots, and I looked like a dork. I didn't know where to start, and she wasn't exactly extending an olive branch. So we sat there like strangers. At least I had time to catch my breath and realize that in the parking lot melee with Nathan and Warren, my camera got busted up. Didn't care considering everything else going on, but it sucked on top of everything else going on. Going back to Chloe's old house for the first time in 5 years was like the ultimate rewind. Some things were obviously different, but some things weren't. The house smelled exactly the same as it did when we were growing up. Chloe's room was like an exploded version of her new adult self, cool and chaotic. I could tell she was pissed. She wanted to blaze up and chill, so I explored her room and play catch-up on what she was into these days. Then I found a photo of Chloe with Rachel Amber. Chloe freaked out and laid it into me for not calling her once. I deserved it, and she had become best friends with Rachel, and they were going to bail on Arcadia Bay and head out to Los Angeles for fame and fortune. I could tell how much Chloe cared about Rachel, since she was the one putting up the posters. I felt even shittier about leaving Chloe alone all those years when she needed me most. You suck, Max, but Chloe is obsessed with Rachel, the missing girl. She says Rachel vanished after meeting with some amazing dude, probably some psycho online. Chloe wanted to smoke out and be alone, so I went downstairs to find tools to fix my camera. Snooping deeper, I hit the paranoia jackpot and found a whole mini surveillance setup of Chloe's house with cameras in the halls and some rooms. Truly creepy shit. Kind of uber paranoid puts cameras throughout his own home. Chloe's stepfather, I guess. I see why she's got serious attitude. When I went back upstairs, I couldn't fix the stupid camera, but Chloe saw the butterfly photo and knew I was in the bathroom and set off the alarm. Her attitude totally changed and she realized that I had saved her life. Even though it could have gone the other way, she was so happy. Like when we were kids, and it was great to see her face light up. She even gave me her dad's awesome old Instamatic as a symbol of our reunion. I picked up the tunes and started dancing on her bed like a maniac. She even got me to shake my booty. Just a bit. That's when Chloe's stepfather showed up, and it was David Manson. I died in the closet that David came in, angry about the music. He was even scary off campus because he didn't have the school around him. He accused Chloe of taking one of his guns. Then shit got real. David found Chloe's joint and flipped out on her. I couldn't take it. Considering she'd almost died that morning, I stepped out and said that it was my weed. David tried to threaten me, but Chloe was awesome and threatened him. He backed out of there quick. Chloe was so touched, I took the blame. Of course, she did steal one of David's guns and waved it around like an idiot. Too much firepower for this girl to encounter in one day, or one life. Fortunately, Chloe and I decided to get out of there and catch up on our exploring like best friends. Chloe and I ended up at the lighthouse watching the sunset. Chloe was mellow and told me more about David and his uber paranoia at school and home. It all made sense. But I wanted to know why Chloe was in that bathroom with Nathan Prescott. She told me that deals drugs and she wanted to blackmail him to pay off some big loan. It's so strange where our lives have gone since the last time we hung out when we were 13. Then I had another nightmare, or duskmare. I was right back at the lighthouse in a storm, except this time I was following a ghostly deer until I got to the edge of the cliff. I could see the tornado destroying everything in its path, and again I couldn't feel this cold sting of the rain. The lighthouse was crumbling, and I felt so helpless watching the tornado move towards the town. Then Chloe snapped me out of the dream, and I told her what I saw, and as if to make the day end on an unusual note, snow started falling from the sky. The warm sunset felt so weird, ominous, and beautiful all at once, especially standing there with my best friend, and on the positive thought, I've officially earned a great night's sleep. Whew. Take. Jeez. Let's go ahead and kill the music. I had to talk a lot there, friends. With a numb mouth.
It would be fun to get some peeps together and play a real game instead of drama games.
A board game go.
Cartier-Bresson, Doisneau, Hamilton, the greatest.
Definitely looked at those photos before.
That's the only tourist picture I let them take of me at the Space Needle.
He has the same thing she said last time.
I could rewind for days and read all of these books. Will I really find any insight into my power?
I don't know.
I can't keep my eyes open, but I know there's a scientific answer.
What do we got?
Warren is blowing up my inbox now. As long as he helps me figure this out.
Thinking long and hard about your murder questions, you a bunch of physics and science links, and without further ado, here's the few time travel films you must see. I'll send more as they come to mind. The Doctor expects a full explanation for your newfound chrono interest. Time Machine, the 1960 version. Fun, early steampunk sci-fi, and Morlock's faces melt. Primer, Lo-Fi, Time Travelers in Dallas. Brilliant, I'll explain to you after you watch it. Time After Time, H.G. Wells uses Time Machine to chase Jack the Ripper to modern-day San Francisco. Super cool and clever. Pulp Fiction. Serious. The switching between timelines gives a basic outline of relativity, plus Uma. Somewhere in Time, big cult around this romantic sci-fi written by Richard Matheson. The best kind of chick flick. You'll cry like a baby, I did. Time Slip. You can borrow my copy of this often Japanese flick, or we can watch it together. Sonny Chiba and his soldiers end up back in a samurai days, basically tanks versus ninjas. Time Cop. Jean-Claude Van Damme does the splits in a kitchen counter in his underwear. Need I say more? That's all the time I have for now to actually do some quantum physics to plow through. And not your fun Back to the Future homework that I never get. Now that you've discovered the art of science, I expect to see you in the lab more as well. I could always use you as a new partner in time. Get it? Don't hit. I'm leaving. Doctor Who?
This is so insane, it sounds logical to me.
Join the Chrononauts. Time travel is not just science fiction. History has recorded numerous cases of individuals who managed to bend all the rules of time-space continuum. The present dilemma is that those who can navigate temporal dimensions are rightly reluctant to reveal themselves to the impact of public and government scrutiny. Nations around the world have spent literal billions of dollars trying to build, in top secret, their own version of a time machine. Thankfully, this is not a case where infinite revenue equals control of the infinite, or you might not be reading this website at all. This is where the Chrononauts enter the picture. It's clear based on the vast scientific information that time travel is the only applicable on a person-by-person basis, not driven nor dominated by any one particular physics or thermodynamic calibration. For this reason, we have created a forum where past, present, and future time travelers can share tips, ideas, and experiences to guide those navigating the rocky seas of time. Hence our moniker, the Chrononauts, brave, solitary adventurers on an infinite voyage. Register within the forum and step into the river without the fear of being swept away.
This wormhole thing makes total sense, but doesn't explain how I can do what no scientist ever has.
Term lazily overexploited in science and science fiction, for neophytes visualize a wormhole like an invisible tunnel from one end of the space to another. Thus, if wormholes exist, time travel is possible and probable. The human trick is to discover the means of the device needed to link and traverse both ends of this time tunnel. Einstein's theory of relativity posits that within the realm of theory, while a new generation of physicists hopes to develop an actual working model of this fascinating space-time conundrum. Inside wormhole are links and articles relating to the most recent developments in theory.
I would say this is some crazy shit, but now I'm not so certain.
Why are
Should I sign?
quantum physicists trying to control time? As you're reading these words, physicists and scientists around the world are using taxpayer-funded government programs to shatter our notion of time and space, potentially altering the course of history itself. For example, Australian researchers are using photons to simulate quantum particles as they travel through time itself. Even though quantum time mechanics is a very recent theory, first predicted in 1991, caught fire within the scientific community who eliminated ethics and morality from their dangerous experiments.
And I thought I was into Halloween. Dana is not messing around here.
Ghouls Day Halloween Party. Bring it, Blackwell Bloodsuckers. Next to the prom night and big football, my favorite time of the year is the annual Ghoul Days Black Halloween Party. Picture me busting a thriller zombie move. Principal Wells has given us almost carte blanche to decorate the halls and gym within taste and safety, so I want every student to be scared shitless when they walk into their classes. I know you'll have tons of homework, as I do, but let's make this Halloween that Blackwell will never forget. The decoration committee meets in the gym at 3:30 next Wednesday, October 10th. This gives you plenty of time not to have any excuses for flaking if you don't show up to help the haunt the halls. The boogeyman will get you. Yes, let's show the Blackwell our ghoul power. Pleasant screams, Dana of the dead. Whew. Dying here with the whew. Dying. Take a selfie.
No smiling. Take your power seriously.
Okay, I was told not to drown the plant. Did I water it again? I don't know how many days it's been. Water it.
Drink up. It's got electrolytes.
I don't know. It's been like a day. I'm sure you're supposed to give it a little bit of water. Oh, God. We killed the plant, didn't we? I'm sorry!
I'll miss going to the games with my dad. Go Thunderbirds. Now I have to wonder if any of these films are based on a true story.
Right? Who knows?
Mrs. Hoyda is still out sick. I heard somebody say she has severe depression. Poor thing. Good morning, Close. I hope you slept well.
That's weird.
Would Man Ray call them selfie portraits?
Take our shower supplies.
Okay, Max, let's hit the showers now.
Showers, Max.
Gordon, seriously, do not forget I need those papers before tonight. Like now. Thanks, Sherry.
Yeah, of course, Victoria. I'll get the tests and papers to you this afternoon. I'm so on it. Consider it done.
Fine, I won't disturb you.
No.
Fine, I won't disturb you.
Mother.
Fine, I won't disturb you.
Get a weird door open.
This is like the public DNA of our dorm.
Out of here. I didn't even know I could erase it last time.
Kate is an early bird. She might be up and gone.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Alyssa, can you stand over there?
Okay, Max, if that makes you happy. Wow, now that was close. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome. Let's go back to erasing this. Thought I heard somebody say ow.
Why, hello again, Alyssa.
Okay, Max, that's twice you've saved me from a projectile weapon. Are you my guardian angel?
Hardly. I just have a sixth sense for trouble. I'm glad to help you out.
Blackwell has a surplus of assholes. Oh, by the way, Warren said you borrowed his epic film flash drive. I didn't know you were a sci-fi geek like us. What's your favorite?
I love the idea of going back in time to fix mistakes in Groundhog Day.
I barely want to go forward in time, much less go backward.
I hear you, but it's all about the choices you make now.
You and Warren do know your sci-fi. Be careful, you might make Brooke jealous.
I'll just pretend I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, Brooke. Has a thing for him, hey?
Nice atmospheric shot. Needs dusting.
Showers over there.
I'm glad I pissed them off.
I didn't think
Juliet.
it was like this. Macking on those bros.
Wake up, Max. Juliet is next to me in the hall, not her room.
Everybody's seen it by now.
Whatever they're watching must be hot stuff. There's Brooke, looking smarter than everybody. Taylor is no doubt being led around by Victoria, as usual.
Nobody wants to talk to me.
Go away! People sleeping!
Clearly not a morning person.
Go away! People sleeping!
Clearly not a morning person.
Hey! Are we partying, Dana?
Hi, Dana. How are you?
Much better than yesterday. I'm glad we talked.
Me too. I know it's good to just talk about this stuff.
You're almost psychic. I felt like you knew everything anyway. By the way, the best and biggest news of the day is that Trevor asked me to the Halloween shindig.
That's awesome, Dana.
At least we're showing our faces together in public. So you absolutely should go with us. Borrow one of my outfits and come as a cute geek couple with your bitch Warren.
I'm not big on cosplay.
Don't let life pass you by, Max. So, are you coming to the party or not?
Yeah, why not?
Why the fuck not? If I hate it, I can always go back to my room.
That's the spirit, Max. After this, you'll be ready for a rave.
It does sound like fun. Now I have to go contemplate my party future. Speaking of Halloween, look at all this makeup. At least Dana knows how to use it. Who will survive and what will be left of them? Don't say that out loud, dork. That would be fun to put skulls and ghosts all over Blackwell. Like I could pull this look off. Hello, Victoria.
Anything else new in here? Stuff.
That is so damn cute how much Dana is into this Halloween party.
I have a box of Halloween stuff.
This is both sad and pathetic.
Yeah, it's like a writing, but I thought I should write this so you might not hate my dumbass forever. I know, act like a tough. Oh yeah, that's right. We read that before.
Trevor is making himself comfortable. Ugh, hopefully. I can't even imagine what life would be like being a cheerleader. Dramatic, I guess.
Let's talk later, Max.
Yeah, let's. I'm sorry. Alright, time to go to the showers. Oh, hey. No one again.
Hey, Kate. How are you doing?
I'm here. Thanks again for standing up for me yesterday. I needed that.
Anytime. That guy has issues.
Doesn't everybody here? By the way, Max, do you still have my copy of The October Country?
Oh, yes, of course. It's great so far. I didn't realize Bradbury was such a poet.
Can you please bring it back to my room this morning? I just need to take some notes for class.
Absolutely. I'll bring it by later.
I got you, girl. All good.
After my shower, I'll bring her book back, and that'll be a good excuse for us to chat.
Yes.
I'm good to flow. Thanks. Otter power? I'm so not there.
Rachel is a whore. Order. Oh, somebody in that one. Somebody in that one. Time to use this one. It's gonna be awkward. We're gonna have to cut this. Like I don't want to see this. Okay. I wonder if anything interesting is gonna happen while we're in the shower out there.
What's up, Kate?
School.
That's it? That video of you clubbing didn't look like homework.
Victoria, that wasn't me.
Oh my god, right. Don't be shy. I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm sorry you're a viral slut. I'm sure she had fun. Looks like it. I know Nathan hooked her up. And you know he has the good shit. Preach it, sister. Yuck, I still have goddamn paint all over my face. Good thing my faithful minions took their sweet time bringing me a towel. We ran all the way. Give it a rest, Taylor. Now I know if I'm in an accident, I won't rely on you or Courtney for help. You can hang out with Kate. Or Max. She's a weirdo with that dumb camera. I hate that I'm so quirky crap. Anyway, let's leave the link to Kate's video so everybody gets a chance to see her in action. You are such an evil biatch. I love it.
We can erase that. Maybe we can erase that next
I better
time.
get dressed and go give back Kate's book.
Next time. See you guys then. Peace. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.